to Nonprofit Life, where we're changing lives one show at a time. Welcome, everyone. So glad to be here with all of you. Today's show is sponsored by Leverage, our fundraising consulting agency that we help nonprofits in many different ways. And I'm so excited to have our amazing guest and my partner in Leverage, Michele Rothstein, here with us today. Welcome, Michele.
Hi, Melanie. Thanks so much for having me again today.
So great to have you on the show. I hope everybody's healthy and staying safe, and it's so good to see you.
Yeah, it's
I know that you, thank you. I know that you have an amazing project campaign that you have created, and I'm so excited for the community to hear all about it, called Here for Good. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about that, and then we'll talk about a few other things as well.
I would love to say that Here for Good was my brainchild, but I cannot take ownership of that. It was actually a campaign that we saw in Tennessee, Here for Good Tennessee, and it caught some legs. It got some energy and raised some money and some awareness for small businesses in Tennessee. And a gentleman by the name of Shad from Try Promo Logo brought the idea to me and said, hey, will you help me get it out there? And I took a look at it and I said, I absolutely love this idea, but we need to tweak it just a little bit because we need to add our nonprofits. Mm-hmm. Because, of course, as you know, nonprofits are near and dear to both you and I. And so he said, sure, let's tweak it. And so we added that component to it. Here for Good LV is an initiative, a campaign, if you will, where we're trying to bring awareness to small local businesses and nonprofits to try to keep them around. We want to tell people that we are here for good, and in order for that to happen, we need to share awareness and we need to figure out how we can support each other. So that's what the initiative is all about.
Wonderful. So I did go to the site. I know that Leverage is a sponsor. Can you explain some of the products and how the nonprofits will make money? And it's a great revenue source.
Absolutely. Yes. Leverage is a proud sponsor of Here for Good. We are the nonprofit component of Here for Good. So basically all of our nonprofits in the community can go to hereforgoodlv.com and sign up. It's 100% free for any small business or nonprofit. And all they do is fill out a very short form and upload their logo or whatever they would like on the t-shirt. And then Try Promo Logo will be printing these shirts for $20. And $10 of that goes back to the nonprofit or small business.
Wow.
And it's not just about the $10, and that's what I'm telling people. It's more about the awareness. So when we have this website with all these shirts of all these nonprofits and all these small businesses, as a consumer or as a person going to the site, you can click, hey, what is Create a Change Now? I've never heard of that. Click on it and read about it. And then there'll be a link to their website. So it's more about awareness and how we can help each other. On the Facebook page, on the Here for Good LV Facebook page, I'm encouraging nonprofits and small businesses to share about what can we do to support them. Besides buying their shirt, besides donating money, what can we do to help spread awareness? Maybe it's writing a Yelp review for a small business. Maybe it's buying a gift card for a restaurant. Maybe it's sharing, the link to Giving Tuesday, saying, you could still support our nonprofit, even though Giving Tuesday was last week or whatever it was. You know what I mean? Yeah. So there's different ways we can support each other, but we need to know what it is, right?
Yes, what I love about this is it's helping the whole community, and any nonprofits or local businesses that want to get involved in this campaign, they'll benefit, like you said, in so many different ways, because it's amazing how there are nonprofits out there and they're all incredible. And some people don't even know they're there. And this
Right.
will really, like you said, I love it that they can go to their site through here also and learn all about them. And that's what we're all about. So that's really amazing. That's beautiful.
Yes. I mean, there's amazing large nonprofits, that have marketing budgets and,
Yeah.
Maybe they're national or things like that. And people know them. You hear the name and you recognize it immediately. You know what they do. You know what they do in the community. Then there's the little nonprofits. And those are the ones that are near and dear to my heart. The little ones where you go, Adam's Place, what's that? Or, you know what I mean? Like Baby's Bounty, what do they do? Do you know what I'm saying? And I love the little nonprofits. Yes. I do. And I think it keeps everybody on an even playing ground. So everybody has a shirt, big or small, everybody's got a shirt. They've got a space, some real estate on the website, and we can all learn about each other and how we can support.
That's wonderful. So the site again is
hereforgoodlv.com.
That's wonderful. So everybody, please go to the site and look and see how you can participate. And then it's great revenue, especially once again during this difficult time when all the nonprofits are looking for ways and new ways. And this is a real creative way, Michele, that you've created for them to participate. I also wanted to talk a little bit about, you've been doing some incredible things during this time of COVID-19. I know in the Monday's Dark space, you were involved in some amazing things there. Do you want to talk a little bit about some of the things that you've been doing during this time to help our community?
Sure. So Monday's Dark is an amazing organization, and I don't sit on the board of Monday's Dark, but I'm a huge supporter. I'm a huge fan. They raise $10,000 every couple of weeks for a different nonprofit. Again, big and small. I've learned about a lot of nonprofits through Monday's Dark because of their organization. So when I heard that they were going to be on, and my fiance was part of the telethon, he's an entertainer, a local entertainer, and they were raising money for the Actors Fund. Mark Chinook from Monday's Dark partnered with the Actors Fund. He wanted a way to support all the local Las Vegas entertainers that were out of work, that were hit hard by this pandemic. And these are all the entertainers that have been giving of their time over the last, multiple years for Monday's Dark. They're the ones that, for no charge, went and did rehearsals and entertained and performed and gave their hearts for all of these nonprofits in town so they could raise $10,000 every other Monday. So when it was our turn to give back to them. That's why Mark had this telethon. And the most beautiful part of it to me was I saw our local nonprofits show up that night and wrote checks. They wrote checks. They wanted to support back. They wanted to give back. Potastic Friends was down there writing a check, and Vegas Wish was down there. And I was like, thank you so much for giving back to Monday's Dark, for this organization that supported you and helped you raise $10,000, So I just played a very small part in that, but what I did was I helped do a collaboration between Neil Portnoy, who is a local artist who has done these amazing caricatures of the Las Vegas entertainers here in town. And we made a poster. We made a poster of about 22 of the entertainers that were part of the telethon. And we sold this poster for $20. 100% of the proceeds went to the Actors Fund. It's a beautiful poster. It had Monday's Dark on it and the different entertainers. Neil donated his time. He spent hours drawing some of these. Some of them he had already drawn, and some of them were new. And then we had a local printing company, everythinginprinting.com. They're fantastic. They donated their services and printed all the posters for us. So 100% of the proceeds could go to the Actors Fund.
And I know that night raised a lot of money, Michele. How much did they finally raise at the end?
They raised $122,000 for the Actors Fund.
Amazing.
Which is, that's the biggest check Monday's Dark has ever written. So I'm just really proud of Mark Chinook and Monday's Dark and what they're doing for the local Las Vegas entertainment community.
That's incredible. I know that this past Monday was the first time they went virtual with nonprofits. And I know Boys Town received $10,000. And that's also incredible how now virtual in that way and still raise the money in that way. Wow.
Yes, they did live streaming for Monday's Dark this Monday, and it was great. I watched it.
Yes.
I really liked that it was more of a telethon kind of feel. Like he was reading the names of the people that donated money. Everybody loves to hear their name, on the screen. So that was fun, and all the entertainers were great, and it was great. And we still raised $10,000 for Boys Town.
I think something that we could both agree on is that helping the community and giving back, the nonprofits have really benefited as well from the local businesses and the restaurants. I know myself with many different events, we have utilized our town and the performers on top of the restaurants to help raise some big money to all the nonprofits. So it is time. It's so nice ways of giving back to our local community with the shirts, with the things that we're talking about today. So I thank you so much for talking all about these great things that are happening. And during this time, I think it's been a time of many nonprofits refocusing on different things and creating new things. And this ties into a lot of new creativity and ways to do things.
Well, I think we all feel, a little bit helpless. There's things that are out of our control.
Yes.
So, I can only speak for myself, but I'm constantly looking for things where I feel like I can make a difference, even if it's small, because I have to do something for myself, and there's nothing that makes me feel better than doing for others. It feels good. It feels right. And so if I can help a little bit with Monday's Dark or help a little bit with this Here for Good LV, I just love being able to give back. I love what Leverage does for nonprofits. And I love finding, just different, initiatives or different ways that I can help personally to give back to the community.
I just have to say before we end, I watched an interview the other day of your honey, and it's interesting that you're saying these things because he said beautiful things about you and your heart, and that is so true. How you are in the community and how you always are looking for ways to help everyone. So I just wanted to, from my own heart, say that I think the world of you. I'm proud.
Oh, Mel, look, you're making me tear up.
And our third partner, who's behind the scenes, to your right, is there somewhere. But I have to tell you, your heart, to Viv, your heart's gold. So thank you so much for being on the show. Everyone, please go to hereforgoodlv.com and check out what's there to participate, and also leveragelv.com. You can see our services that we want to help everyone. So thank you, Michele. I adore you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Kisses.